Well, he's validating. Your brother's validating because they all keep talking. I know you should be in my head. It's crazy. He's validating and still talking, and he's saying that they have my slippers. That's hold on. Does somebody around you get like some of the worst cases of tonsillitis?
My husband.
I'm not sure if I'm picking it up or somebody's telling me about it.
My son had his tonsils taken out.
No. Does he still have them?
Nope.
Oh, no, I was getting when I looked at you. It might be a common thread. Did he play football?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I feel like I love hitting people like that.
Yeah.
Like that collision. I played football all my life, and you get hungry for that hit. Is there golf around him? Or golf to somebody to you? Back to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said go back to you. What's the golf?
Oh, my husband. I have his golf clubs.
So he's popping and still talking about
And
golf.
yeah.
I forgot you guys that we were playing time.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take him out this summer. I'm gonna golf.
He's saying don't ruin them.
Because he would be like, you can wash them, but you can't touch them.
How's this for a ghost kind of physical testimony? My dad left me his golf clubs. He had signature series Ben Hogan clubs. You might remember Ben Hogan. He was a famous golfer. I left the pitching wedge on a green one day. I went back, nobody turned it in, so whoever found it stole it. I felt so bad because he was just crazy about those clubs. Now, if I'd have gone a week and not had played or found that club, and then the next week found it in the bag, I'd have said, hey, maybe it was behind another club, or I just didn't see it. Or I played for 2 years, almost every weekend. After that club was in the back. This past Father's Day, I was walking through my apartment, and I heard, go check my clubs. I opened up the closet, looked down at the bag, and the pitching wedge was in the bag.
That's really cool. That's pretty neat.
After 2 years, my dad found a way to put the exact pitching wedge. It has a copper-colored head with the Ben Hogan signature. It's sitting right there in the bag, right in front. So I don't know. I thought I can't see a club flying through the air. And I had this woman who lost her husband. He was a construction worker. When they got married, they had a pair of gold rings with an inscription on the inside. He got his hand caught in a pipe one day at work. The only way he could get his hand out, because it was caught in the ring, was to lose the ring, pull his hand out. The ring fell hundreds and hundreds of feet down inside the earth. There was no way to get it back. It's not like they could go to the other side and flush it out. It was lost down like hundreds of feet. It was like some sort of water line or something they had done. It was hundreds of feet deep. He was really upset, so he saved some money. He bought another set of gold rings or another ring, but it didn't have the inscription, and that's what he wore for the rest of their life. When he passed, I was doing a reading for her, and I told her, he's saying, go home. In the left drawer of the hutch, there's a little gift for you. And I said, well, what? And he goes, well, I don't want you to ruin it. Just tell me. So I told her, and I gave her my number and said, you got to tell me this. What? Be fine. So she went home, went to the hutch, pulled up the left drawer, and there was a little piece of carpet folded over. She pulled it out, opened it up, and there was the ring with the inscription. It still had the mud on it.
Oh my God.
He found a way to go down inside the earth after death, find that ring in a pipe, and bring it back to him. It still had the mud on it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I thought that was cool. Do you know a witch or a Wiccan or anyone who practices?
Yeah. She was supposed to be here with us, but she didn't make it.
Okay, so that's why I'm picking her up. She actually tries to use spells.
Yeah.
Just tell her to be careful. They hear her on the other side.
Okay.
Both sides hear her. when people do that, I'm not always sure they understand that someday someone's going to come calling. I'm hearing we're going to come visit her. So, she's talked to us once or twice. I don't know if she's ever done any bad spells.
That is something when I make
Do you know any? This is gonna sound crazy, but do you know anyone who injured themselves with a hatchet or an axe?
My brother took off 2 of his fingers with an axe.
That's what I was thinking. Why not? I didn't want to get gross, but I could see somebody go like this and losing 2 fingers.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Is he gone?
No, he's still alive.
So I just picked it up out of your brain when I was looking at you. When I was sitting here looking at you, I could see someone chopping off a couple of their fingers with an axe.
Is it weird that I also worked with somebody that was my brother's best friend and we were splitting wood and he also?
Did he die?
No.
Okay. What are the chances of 2 people knowing
Right.
something like that? I'm sitting here and going, I must be getting it wrong. How can I see that? Do you have? I'm not trying to get too much into your business, but do you or a friend ever have to search the web to try and find an incriminating picture of yourself?
No. Not me. I don't know about any of mine.
Do you know anyone who had to do that? I feel like I'm
What's incriminating?
something you wouldn't want people to see.
Oh.
I feel like I'm Googling and Binging and everything I can think
I
of to
just
try
did
and
that
find
the
it.
other day to a friend.
Oh, okay.
I was looking up her information.
Okay. So I'm just picking it up out of your brain. Did you do a 2-year school or a 2-year program?
I dropped out of college.
Was it supposed to be a 2-year? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the BOCES relevance?
I went there on like a field trip one day to see if I wanted to go for
Okay.
either cause or sport.
Did you ride the short bus?
Like 2 lessons or just in general?
No, like no, I was actually seeing the short bus.
My stepchild rides a short bus home.
He's good at making friends, isn't he?
Kind of maybe. He's moved around a lot.
Oh, maybe that's why. I feel like he's got a lot of friends. Is there an army brat? Do you know an army brat?
Nate.
Any reason I feel like going from base to base to
Nate.
base?
Nate, he was in the service.
I'm living on base, going from base to base. That's probably an older person. Who went to the Philippines? Do you know someone who won like thousands or a lot on a scratch off for a lottery? Kim, can you run me another one? Yeah.
One of our friends won money off the scratch off, and he passed.
That's just saying hi.
Puppy.
And they show me a fax to get me to him, so he's showing me the winning. He won. He's saying I heard somebody saying I won quite a bit.
Yeah, he did.
So he's saying hi.
Oh, awesome.
Was that sudden?
Yeah. We didn't.
Because
we
he's
didn't
saying
even
he's
realize
saying
it
totally
was
unexpected.
Yeah.
Either I'm picking that up just in your brain that it was sudden. Caught it late.
I think so.
It was already like stage 4, or was
Yeah,
is there a heart issue?
Yes. Yes, we did have a heart issue.
In addition, any reason I'd hear in addition? Did he have multiple things wrong?
We don't know that.
Okay.
We found out he passed. And
Did you release balloons or Chinese lanterns for him? Did you do that for someone else other than the person we talked about?